how we have unity without uniformity, how we acknowledge that there are and will be profound differences amongst us, that simply being reasonable doesn't overcome, that from my community, right, being based in our own understanding of Jewish law, there are boundaries that we can't bridge, and goodwill will not overcome those boundaries. Humility will, in recognizing that the Jewish people existed before us and they'll exist after us, and some of these problems will be dealt with over time or not. But there is a very great reality of schism. And the challenge for us is to find ways to define our peoplehood so that we don't paper over the differences, but every conversation doesn't begin with that. For me, a Reformed child having a first-class Reformed day school education means the world's going to go on. And that's what we all have to agree upon, even as we figure out how to have safe venues to profoundly disagree and even fight. We've been working now since the last 100 years in trying to find our voice in teaching our children that they're not Jewish because they're stuck with it, but they're Jewish because they are part of a glorious history and share a destiny that's noble. And that's a challenge for us. And I think we should use technology, but I don't think we should overbuild it as an excuse. We still haven't learned how to hug each other on the internet. And with all our text messaging, we're not being more expressive, we're being more guttural. But I also want to say that here's a place where I come from a different place. And I, too, am deeply concerned, and my community, deeply concerned about intermarriage, deeply concerned about people growing up, for whatever reasons, largely not seeing their Jewish life as being so central to their value that they're not looking to share it with someone who shares those values. And I also think that we make a mistake if we ever give up on a Jew. But I also think that there are portals that you open that we close. And you talk to anyone, and you show respect to anyone. But we draw boundaries in different places, and we are bound by Jewish legal bounds, and we do ad kan. And that has to be a place where, frankly, the community also has to understand this is not the Orthodox world being obstinate. This is that we're part of a legal system. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I stop at a red light. And unless I'm in a state that says right turn on red permitted, even if it's lunacy, because I look around and there are no other cars there, I wait at that red light because I'm committed to law. How much more so am I committed to a law that I see as divine?